picking me up. We're doing Word of... Yeah, Lexington Park or Pastor Chris. Hey everybody, we're on Castor. We should be going out on... You can hear it, Macy. So Macy's checking on Facebook right now, as you can see her up there. Can you hear me? Okay, so we're broadcasting. We'll give a few minutes for everybody to get here. The first thing I want to tell you is, I don't know if this is what this is named after, but for this Monday moment, shedding some tears at the well is today's topic. Saying goodbye to your daughter who's going to college, which is an exciting time. So we got to drive up to the University of Maryland at College Park. And we're not going to give you the address to where Macy's at, but if you want to ride her while she's at college, you ask me, and we'll make sure. There's Shawnetta coming out there too. You can write us, and we'll make sure you know her address so you can send her love letters and stuff like that while she's here. And so we're moving her in, and the place is called Stay. And so I kind of call it like a Christian sorority. Good morning.
I saw you texting, so I thought leave you alone.
Yes.
Good morning.
So we're saying hi to neighbors and all kinds of stuff. Yes. So we just met one of your neighbors too, Macy. So anyway, if you're on here with me today, I'm thinking about the well and thinking about Jesus and the woman at the well and how Jesus' interaction with her. And this is John chapter 4. It changed her life forever. And it was a great experience. Now, the woman at the well had a lot of issues in life, right? And I'm sure, you know, I hope none of the girls stand at the well here with Macy, or Macy has those kind of issues, but that's life, right? Life brings with it certain things. So if you go read John 4, he says, remember that I want to give you these living waters that flow outside of you, that flow from within you. And he met her at the well, and this lady's thinking, man, my forefathers of Jacob who made this well, that they can't give me living water. But Jesus is like, I can give you living water. And so I just pray that as Macy moves, I ask you to join me in praying for her and praying that she has a great experience at the well and has a great experience in her last 2 years. You know, as I started reflecting upon bringing her today, I was watching her worship yesterday, and watching her from a distance as a father, but as a pastor, and she's going to be sorely missed. I think she's, not that the worship team's not awesome, you are, but I think she brought a liveliness and a youthfulness to it that will be missed. And we need to keep that mix of multi-generational worship leading our church in the future. But I'm excited for what Macy has going on. We're going to interview her in a minute. I think she said she might give you a little bit of a tour. Her room is not set up yet. Go ahead, Sean. I didn't go past. That is cool. Whoa, that is cool. Yeah. So anyway, so we're here. And I pray that you too, just as we're praying this for Macy, that you'll read John 4 and remember that we're supposed to worship our God in spirit and truth. And we're supposed to take of that living water. And so here at the well, and here comes Macy. She's my guest today. This whole program is evolving around her. And I don't know if you're texting her, but I want to encourage you right now. Text something in the live stream right now that would encourage Macy. She's going to get down there. Look, she's got her Maryland colors. Just drop those on the inside, Macy, or take them up and come back down. And Macy's going to get on her phone. And you text her something. If you want to, you got to be live with me at facebook.com/Pastor Chris McCombs. And again, we're at the well. I'm going to give you a little bit of, this might not have been the well, but think about the well that was for that woman. She was going to the well of Jacob, and she was pulling water out of it, and then she met Jesus, the Messiah, who was telling her everything she knew about her life. And Jesus knows everything about our lives, you all. If you go read John 4, Jesus knows everything about you. He knows everything about me. And yet he still wants to engage with us. He engaged with this woman at the well, which was taboo for his day and time. And yet he reached out to her. And she experienced a life-changing experience. One, she worshiped for the first time in spirit and truth. Two, she experiencing this living water that Jesus transformed her life. And then she went and told everybody about it. So I don't know what God's going to do with Macy's life, but I know he's involved with her and changing her life. I don't know what he wants to do in your life. I know he's involved in your life, and he wants to see you change and do great things and experience all that he has for you, and to worship him in spirit and truth and have the living waters gush from inside you as well. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go and kind of take you on a little bit of a tour. Again, I hope everything's okay. I can't see any comments. Macy, we're going to have to do that. But here, and you'll be able to see, this is the well. So this, it's in a great neighborhood. It's exactly 1 mile from campus, which is pretty awesome. And we're going to go to the Smith School today and see all this she's going to do. So I know this is kind of a proud dad's moment. So I know some of you might sign off and say, hey, this isn't what I expected. But I think we can all learn from the well. And I wanted to take you through, and I just want you to bless Macy today. I think say a prayer for her. Yeah, she's a PK, right? She's the pastor's kid. And I want to shout out to Sandy Holtzum. Is she on there? And Dave, we're going to send you a picture today. Thank you for the dresser. We've got it upstairs. It's in her room. And so I hope that she's excited. I don't know that she is, but here we go into the well. Or I'm asking them to write you right now. Go ahead.
This is my room. This is called the pink room. And this is my side. This is my bed.
You notice she's sleeping on the ground. She's tough.
And this is my dresser.
And I told this Wholesome, because Sandy's probably watching. She's there every day. So go ahead. Do your Vanna White. There is the dresser. Thank you, Sandy and Dave. We appreciate that. And there you got Shawnetta and Savannah. Savannah, you excited?
For what?
For Macy?
No.
No. Oh.
My desk is right here.
There's her desk. She's going to study hard here. And so there you have it. So we've showed you her room. I'm going to and prayers that you remember, and shout out. I know the Maddoxes are on here sometimes. Came up and talked to me and about a big loss that Macy's going to be to our worship team, and it is. But what an exciting time for her too, an exciting time for our church, exciting time as her family to see her spread her wings and go out here and do great things, and that's what you're supposed to do with your kids, to let them live life. And that gets me back to the well. Isn't that what Jesus did with the woman at the well? We don't know what happened. We know that she brought people back and they hung out together, and Jesus shared moments with her community, and obviously blessed that community in Samaria, because the Samaritan woman in Samaria was not a place that Jews went. And Jesus went there to bless her, but to bless that whole community. And I just pray, isn't that what we're supposed to do? All of us are missionaries wherever we live. So I pray Macy will be a blessing to College Park, University of Maryland. I pray she'll be a blessing here at the well. I pray that she'll be a blessing to the 10 other girls that are going to live here with her, and that they'll love the Lord, their God, with all their heart and all their soul, their mind, and all their strength, and because they're all Christians in here, coming from different backgrounds of Christianity. But what a great experience, and I am excited for her. I'm proud of her, and I hope that you are too. I mean, I know I'm your pastor, but I think you love Macy because she's Macy, and I have always felt that way, that everyone in the church that I serve now and the churches I've served in, they've loved my children and have not treated them differently because they're a pastor's kid, but truly have loved them for who they are. And I think that you all, Lexington Park, I want to thank you, because I think you've brought a lot of greatness out of Macy. Her worshiping and learning to lead worship and find her gift, and then my whole family leading through what happened over COVID, and just all those experiences together have made Macy who she is, and she's learned to love the Lord. Yeah, mistakes I'm sure she's made, some I don't know, some I do know, but also these many victories in her life. And I'm proud of her in this moment, and as her father, I send her many blessings. So Macy, if you're watching us, your dad loves you. I'm proud of you. Or the 20th, whatever that is, of August, and then she'll be down here for the semester, and we probably won't see her much more after that, maybe on weekends every now and then. So anyway, proud of you. Go spread your wings, or I guess you don't spread your wings at Maryland. I guess you go float like a sea turtle, like a Terp. So go Terps. Hey, thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me have my father moment. Thank you for blessing my children. And thank you for blessing Macy. I know Samuel goes to St. Mary's College, so he never really left our nest, so to speak, yet. But thank you for supporting him, and thank you for supporting Macy. And please be praying for her as she spreads her wings or floats like a turtle here in the University of Maryland. hey, God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll pick up talking about my sermon series that I'm starting with convictions. And we'll probably talk a little bit about the Olympics as the Olympics are into their final week, and just looking at all that God's been doing for our nation, which I think is so positive, to bring a cultural moment to talk about the Olympics and patriotism and pride and what God's doing, I think, in a positive way through the Olympics.